AJ, obviously you played with your brother in high school, but is it weird lining up against him in a college football setting?
Not really. Obviously, just having him here, it's been amazing. He enrolled early. Actually, he came in for bowl practices, so he came in a little earlier. But it's been really fun to, kind of have that same camaraderie we had in high school, even, coming up through youth ball. It's just been fun. And obviously he's progressing. He's still learning. So just getting all the little intricacies in the defense and me still learning and, progressing in my game. It's been really fun.
AJ, how do you feel? I know you had that setback in spring with the injury, but it looks like you're full go now. Yeah. How has that recovery been?
Obviously, it was tough. Just having that little knick-knack, injury. Obviously, I had to have surgery with it, but I think I'm pretty much 100% back. Obviously, it's, with injuries, you just really never know. It's always going to be something nagging with it, but I'm almost 100%, I feel, and, I'm throwing the ball with a lot of zip right now, playing with a lot of confidence, and, I'm just ready to go into the season.
With your two little brothers, did they not feed you as big as they are?
Actually, it's funny you say that because my youngest brother, he started out playing like quarterback receiver all the way up to like 6th grade, and he just hit this huge growth spurt like from height to weight, and it was crazy. And obviously with Drew as well, he's a big guy, and my dad played D-line in the league for 5 or 6 years, but I guess they got their tail of the stick as far as that goes. And my mom's side, I guess that's what I took on. But it's fun always having them. We're ultra competitive in the house, and it's just fun to be around those guys at all times.
When they got Trinidad over the summer, just how did that kind of affect you, if at all, and maybe mentally, or just how way you felt in the quarterback room?
Yeah, I don't think it affected me at all. I came here to compete. I think Trent has done a really nice job of just coming in, learning the offense. It's a very complex offense, I would say, but, Coach Weiss and Coach Kiffin, and even Coach Judge and Coach Day, they do an amazing job of just, simplifying the offense, not just for Trent but for all of us. But I feel like he's done a very good job of coming in and, picking up everything very fast. And he's made it a very competitive room, not just him, but with Austin and, all the other guys that's, still here. But I'm looking forward to, going into the season and continuing to play out this fall camp.
What are some of the things about this offense that are challenging to pick up and master, and then some of the things that maybe became a little bit more easier for you?
I don't think there's one thing that I would pinpoint and say it's just, difficult. I feel like, like I said, Coach Kiff and Coach Weiss, they do an amazing job of just, making everything simple. And even just last year, just, picking up on the little intricacies that, Dart would do, just from note-taking and just how he practiced, the preparation it took for him to go out and play a complete game or some things I just took from it. But I think I wouldn't say there's just one thing that I would say that's difficult for me. But I do like, the fact that we play with, really fast tempo. So playing with tempo just gives us the advantage. Defenses half of the time, they aren't set, or, it's 12 men on the field and, they're getting penalties. So we're able to play fast and, they're not really able to bring their exotic pressures and blitzes or whatever it may be. So we're able to play really fast and, throw a lot of touchdowns and, do that. So, yeah.
How advantageous was being here last year, knowing there wasn't a rush, get you on the field to understand and kind of learn that offense?
Yeah. Like I said, just, picking back on what I said about Dart, just having him here was, really big for me. I was actually thinking of this the other day. I feel like one thing I wish I would have done more was kind of, just sit down and pick his brain about, how he, really sculpted the game and, just little things that he looked at, pre-snap or whatever it may have been. But just coming in last year, obviously, pretty much I knew I wasn't going to, play, behind a guy like that. But, every day my mindset never changed. I wanted to come in and compete regardless of where I was at on the depth chart. I felt like just having that competitive nature, even coming up just helped me with that time. Throughout that time, it was tough, but I knew my time would come. And I'm just continuous to work right now. And I think my mindset has always been the same, so it wasn't really a problem for me.
Questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.